maintenance of medical records is very important. I am a practicing orthopedic surgeon. I can tell you by certain examples. Uh, One of the commonest example would be a patient visiting me with a fracture. The patient carries an X-ray with me and I take a subsequent X-ray. However, he has misplaced the old X-ray. But if that is there in my electronic medical records, even if the patient forgets that at home, it's there in the memory of the digital records forever. So in fact, the patient can access it himself and I can access it anywhere. And the continuity of treatment does get maintained despite the patient losing track of a few things. The patient visits multiple doctors and obviously he gets multiple records at multiple places. So if there is a digitization of all those records at one place, everything is centered around the patient and all those records get built over a period of time. Well, obviously everything does have its own initial hiccup. I was actually like a little skeptical while using he learned earlier. In fact, one of the things is patient privacy, and one of the portals has already been in disrepute regarding patient privacy, at least amongst medical fraternity. Maybe the patients don't know about it, but yes, many doctors know about that. Healant, at least as of now, has promised patient privacy entirely, and I have been able to digitize my records with relative ease, to which I have access later. The patient obviously can get back to me with through question and answers regarding my prescription. The patient can share the reports with me on the investigations which I have advised. Without having visited me, I can answer the questions to the patient later at night, and there is one distinct advantage that I can do those to reply to those queries at my will rather than patient giving me calls at very odd times. The recent advancement that the portal has brought about in patients is actually very helpful to me. Till now I was actually not able to do that well. Although regarding OPD outpatients, many more portals regarding digitization of records and many other methodologies are also available, but Healant has helped that. And moreover, I can just generate the prescription on my phone or on my tablet. That makes it much more easier rather than having me an access to a desktop or a laptop. So it keeps a little more informal between me and the patient as well. Well, digitization actually helps in the sense that patient need not carry the same record every time. Once I have recorded something onto my electronic medical records of the patient, they are recorded forever. In fact, even the patient can access it later himself elsewhere. So the prescription that I have generated is printed, and I think it is being suggested by Medical Council of India as well to have the prescription either printed or in the form of capital letters and be very legible. In that sense, I think a printed prescription is obviously more likely to be legible to everybody. We have to understand that everything keeps on evolving. It's not just that medicine as a science has evolved, we have to understand that human beings as a race have evolved too. So the art of generating the prescription and the art of treatment has also evolved likewise. Like there has been digitization everywhere, even a lot of government services are now digitized. Uh, I have booked my passport appointment online. So I think digitization of records is a very new thing that has come in and it has changed the scenario a lot.